people who had a 1% chance of making it to the NBA. Back in 2000, Brad Stevens had what most people would call a safe job. He was working at Eli Lilly, a pharmaceutical company, making good money, but he wasn't happy with his job, and he wanted to pursue his passion and coach basketball. So he decided to make a change that people called him crazy for. You see, Stevens quit his corporate job to take on an assistant coaching job that had no guarantee of getting paid. However, he had a plan of waiting on tables and sleeping in a friend's basement while volunteering at Butler University as a coach. But before he even started waiting tables, Butler offered him a low-paying administrative role. It wasn't much, but it was his foot in the door and enough for him to live off of. But just a few years later, he'd go from an unknown assistant to making college basketball history. The thing is, in 2007, at just 30 years old, Stevens became Butler's head coach. In his first season, he won 30 games, something almost unheard of for a first-year coach. And by 2010, he led Butler to the NCAA championship game. And then, he did it again in 2011. No mid-major school had ever done that. This was the first time in history it had ever been done. But nobody expected what would happen after Stevens led Butler to such accolades. You see, in 2013, the Boston Celtics took notice and called. They wanted him as their head coach even though he had zero NBA experience, but they still gave him a 6-year, $22 million contract, which was a huge difference from waiting on tables and sleeping in his friend's basement. And by 2021, he wasn't just coaching the Celtics, he was running the entire team as their president of basketball operations, playing a key role in their 2024 championship